Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss chapter number 9, Respiration. Respiration is the process in which food is broken in the presence of oxygen to release energy. In this way, respiration provides energy to living organisms. Thus, we can say that it is important for all living organisms on the earth, including humans, animals, and plants, to respire in order to live. Respiration is carried out by the respiratory system in animals and human beings. Respiratory system. The respiratory system is a set of organs that help in taking in oxygen and removing carbon dioxide. Many organs in all living organisms work together to form the respiratory system and fulfill the need of energy in the body. These organs include lungs, nose, mouth, skin, etc. The two types of respiration are external and internal respiration. External respiration or breathing. It is the process in which oxygen is taken in and carbon dioxide is given out. Internal respiration or cellular respiration. It is the process in which exchange of gases takes place in the cells of the body. Food is broken down in the presence of oxygen to release energy along with water vapor. Types of respiration. Aerobic respiration. The process of respiration during which oxygen is utilized is known as aerobic respiration. Cellular respiration is aerobic respiration. The presence of oxygen is essential for this type of respiration. In aerobic respiration, glucose breaks down and the amount of energy released is high. Aerobic respiration takes place in almost all animals and plants. Anaerobic respiration. It is a process which does not utilize oxygen is known as anaerobic respiration. In this type of respiration, the amount of energy released is comparatively less as the food breaks down in the absence of oxygen. Now, respiration in humans. In humans, respiration starts from the nose when they breathe in oxygen from the atmosphere. There are different organs involved in the process of respiration called respiratory organs. The path of air in the respiratory system is shown here. Here you can see the diagram of human respiratory system. Now we will discuss the role of different organs involved in the process of respiration. Nose. While breathing, oxygen is taken in through the nostrils. The nostrils have hair that filter the air and trap any dust particle or foreign material before letting air inside the body. The slimy substance called mucus moistens the air. The blood circulating inside the veins warms up the air. This air is then passed through the nasal cavity. Nasal cavity is the cavity through which the air is passed from the nostrils. Trachea. The air from the nose passes through the pharynx to the trachea. Trachea is also known as windpipe. It acts like a sieve to filter the fresh air. Trachea is guarded by an opening called glottis, which has a covering called epiglottis that closes when we eat or drink something. Trachea is divided into tube-like branches known as bronchi. The inner layer of the bronchi has tiny hair-like structures known as cilia. Lungs. Humans and many animals have two lungs. One of these is known as the left lung. The other is known as the right lung. The two bronchi that we read about get connected to these two lungs. The air passes through trachea and reaches the lungs. There are many compartments in the lungs which are known as alveoli, having very thin walls. Alveoli. Alveoli have tiny blood vessels which are known as pulmonary capillaries. Alveoli are the main area where exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide gases takes place through the pulmonary capillaries. Diaphragm. Diaphragm is a muscle that separates the chest cavity from the abdominal cavity. It is a dome-shaped muscle and is located at the bottom of the lungs. It controls the process of respiration. The drawing in of air or other gases, as in breathing, is referred to as inhalation. During inhalation, the diaphragm shrinks and moves inwards. As a result, it provides more space to lungs to expand. The act of expelling air from the lungs is referred to as exhalation. During exhalation, the diaphragm expands and moves outwards. As a result, lungs shrinks and carbon dioxide gas comes out through the nose. Now we will discuss about the respiration in animals. Respiration involves the exchange of gases in the environment. If we look around us, we can see a variety of animals with a variety of body organs which help them in respiring. For example, some animals respire through their moist skin, some organisms use gills, others use lungs, etc. Respiration through skin. Uh, some organisms such as amoeba, euglena, and paramecium breathe through the cell membrane. The exchange of air takes place through their outer cell membrane. Frog, earthworm, and leek breathe through their skin. These animals have moist skin which helps them in breathing. Respiration through gills. Fish and other aquatic animals respire through gills. Gills are covered by an opening called operculum. Operculum lets the water to pass through the gills. The gills absorb oxygen from the water. Respiration through lungs. Animals such as frogs breathe through the lungs present in their body. Tadpoles breathe through gills when in water. Respiration through air holes. Insects breathe through the long tube-like structures called tracheal system. Each trachea has openings called spiracles that allow the exchange of gases. Insects such as cockroaches and grasshoppers breathe through air holes. Respiration in plants. Plants also need to respire. They also exchange gases like human beings to gain energy for their growth. However, they do not have special organs for respiration. As plants do not have a specific organ for breathing, the exchange of gases takes place through different parts such as leaves, stems, and roots. Exchange of gases in the leaves takes place through the opening in the leaves and stem called stomata. If we look at a leaf, we find that it contains lots of small holes inside it. These holes are known as stomata. Stomata looks like openings and have two cells. These cells are known as guard cells. It is due to the expansion and contraction of guard cells that exchange of gases takes place in the leaves. These guard cells look like kidney beans. When guard cells shrink, carbon dioxide gas enters into it, and when the guard cell expands, oxygen gas comes out. The exchange of gases takes place through diffusion. Thank you.